Have you eaten today or intend to eat today? Please raise your hands. This, then, is applicable to all of you. At TeOra, we are building the future of food where we want to feed 10 billion people in a natural and sustainable way. We do this through disease management and through enhancing growth. The very first beachhead market that we are going to is aquaculture. You might wonder why. Because it is the healthiest animal protein and it is the fastest growing industry in food production. Let's meet Joe. Joe is a fairly successful farmer. And that's the reason he can vaccinate his fish. The way he has to do it today is remove every single fish from the water, individually vaccinate them, and then allow them to recover and put them back in the water. This is extremely stressful for the animals, and it is extremely expensive for the farmers. That's the reason only 1% of the fish are vaccinated today. This causes a loss of $55 billion in the industry annually. Now imagine if Joe was growing smaller, very high-value animals where you double your money every 4 months, like shrimp. Can you imagine vaccinating a 1-gram shrimp by injection? It is completely impractical, right? So this $36 billion industry faces $6 billion in annual losses because there are no solutions available for disease management today in the market. That is where we come in. At TeOra, we combine interdisciplinary sciences where we use synthetic biology and bioinformatics to design biologics such as DNA or proteins, and then we encapsulate them using material sciences so that they don't need to be injected, but they can directly be delivered using food. Wouldn't that be cool? All of us getting vaccinated just by eating? That is exactly what we are bringing to the aquaculture industry first. Compared to controls, these are animal trials that we are showing here done by third party. So compared to controls where only 5% of the shrimp survive, with our biologics, 83% survival has been observed. This is a 15-fold increase in survival, which allows farms from being loss-making to profit-making. We have a very straightforward go-to-market strategy where we sell our products to distributors who then bring it to farmers. We already have access to the largest distributors in India and Indonesia that control 80% of the market. We have MOUs and LOIs signed with them, and these distributors are going to conduct field trials for us at no cost, which would otherwise cost us $1 million. Currently, with Shrimp Guard, we have validated the market. We are in animal trials, and we are raising today to scale this, bring it to market to a revenue of $7 million by the end of next year. This is not the only product in our pipeline. We have Fish Guard, which we will bring to commercial scale by the end of next year. The market potential for shrimp is $1 billion. For fish is $5 billion. But because we are a platform technology, we do not stop at aquaculture. This technology is applicable for disease prevention and growth enhancement in plants, other farm animals, and in pets, giving it a market potential of $200 billion. Within aquaculture, there are few other startups in the space, and we are different because we are high efficacy and lower cost compared to them. We have a fantastic team to execute it. I have a PhD in synthetic biology with papers in Nature Materials and startup experience in medtech startups. We have Matthew, who has worked in manufacturing, procurement, and sales for over a decade and managed teams of over 100 people. We have Indira, who has worked at AstraZeneca, and Yasmin, too. We are extremely fortunate to work with fantastic advisors, including advisors from Skydeck, Ben, and Heather, and Michael. Today, we are here to raise $3 million, out of which we've raised a certain amount, to scale Shrimp Guard, to bring it to revenue of $7 million, and to bring Fish Guard to market. With that, if you have any questions or comments, please come to our booth. We at TeOra, thank you very much.
Awesome.